TennisShoot.com welcomes you to Topspin Forehand 101. This is Lesson 2 on getting a grip. Before we move on, a quick review of Lesson 1. You want to keep the ball in front of you and hit the ball early because that makes everything easier. Power, control, and topspin. If you hit the ball in front of you, you can get power from your legs. Thus, it is easier to control timing with your arm, and a natural topspin can evolve. If you want to be successful at lesson number 1, you need to have a grip that makes it easy. The goal is to create a virtual wall in front of you. I want to show you 3 different forehand grips. The continental grip is where you hold the racket like a hammer. The eastern forehand grip is where your palm is behind the racket. The western forehand grip is where your palm is more beneath the racket. Many players use a hammer grip, also known as a continental grip. The hammer grip is good for net play and hitting slice shots, but it isn't good for hitting a forehand topspin ground stroke. With a hammer grip, or the continental grip, if you try to hit the ball early, your racket face will be too open. It will point up too much. The ball will fly long. If you use a hammer grip, it will teach you to hit the ball late. The hammer grip creates a vertical wall that runs through you, not a vertical wall out in front of you. You will have less power and a shot that is harder to control the later you hit it. Some people can play solid tennis with the continental grip, but it is much more of a challenge. At the other end of the spectrum is the western forehand grip. The western grip is great for a heavy topspin power game. This is an advanced grip and, in my opinion, unsuitable for beginners and average club players. If you're an advanced player and want to play with baseline bashers, maybe you should consider going western. For beginners and players new to topspin and hitting early, I recommend an eastern forehand grip. With this grip, it is easy to keep your racket vertical, i.e. flat on the wall in front of you. So how do you find this eastern forehand grip? Stand sideways to a wall, and assuming you're a right-handed player, have your right shoulder and right foot away from the wall, about 30 inches. With your left hand, hold the racket flat on the wall, and then keep your right toe on the ground and grab the racket such that you could rotate your wrist and keep the racket flat on the wall. If you can learn to paint the wall with the racket face just by rotating your wrist, you can learn to hit a nice, natural topspin ground stroke. Tennis is easier if you hit the ball in front of you. Use the eastern forehand grip to create your wall. These techniques will allow you to use your core strength for power. Join us for Lesson 3. Less is more. Hope to see you there.